Hey y'all, this is Candy Samples, and I'd like to thank you for making it down to Southern Decadence 2016 and to One-Eyed Jacks for Sunday services. Little did I know back in 2009, when Troy brought the idea of bringing my show down to New Orleans for Decadent Ducks, that it would turn out to be such a smashing success. I said to Troy, who's going to get up for a show at 11:30 a.m. on Sunday when the parade is the biggest event happening just after? Well, that first year, we played at a new bar in town, 700 Club, and I did 2 small sets. Honestly, I was afraid to go too long because I didn't know how well the Ducks would take to a drag queen. The Decadent Ducks, well, y'all are a scruffy bear bunch, and I just hoped and prayed I'd keep your attention. I remember greeting all the guests at the door and making my rounds up and down the bar, saying hey to everyone and thanking them for coming. For a stage, I had a stripper block to stand on, and it was up about 3 feet off the ground. Thankfully, the Chicago area Ducks helped hoist me up and back down that day. What happened that day was magic. The show was a success, and we raffled off prizes to benefit Food for Friends. Troy and I were so proud, and we took a walk through the French Quarter back to the Omni, stepping into the parade to show ourselves off. Well, year 2 became a full-on 90-minute show, and we made it an official benefit for Food for Friends, passing around the collection plate as I debuted my brand new song, Powers for Good. And y'all donated generously, each year donating more and more to help out our brothers and sisters in New Orleans. As these shows grew, I began playing with new material and sharing more of my experiences in the world. It feels good to do things that give back to the community, and I began taking lessons learned at Sunday services and applying them to my life in New York City. I started the Candy Rappers AIDS Walk team in 2012, which started with 16 members and has grown to over 60. This past May, we helped to raise over $47,000 for GMHC, one of the original HIV/AIDS organizations in the world. From there, I joined up with the folks at Housing Works to participate on the Breaking AIDS Ride, a bike ride from Boston to New York City at the end of September. We have a goal to help end the AIDS epidemic in New York State by the year 2020, and y'all, we're gonna do it. You see, Sunday services is a lot like those y'all used to go to back home when you were small. We congregate to give thanks for a new year, to be in fellowship, and to cherish music. And we've been able to give a voice to New Orleans AIDS Task Force's Food for Friends and Crescent Care. Over the years, Glenn, Noel, and Bobby have all spoken about what our donations help accomplish. The simplest things like balanced nutrition are the key to survival when one is living with a compromised immune system. Together, we are helping people to lead healthier and happier lives. Over these past 8 years, Decadent Ducks has been able to raise over $75,000 for Food for Friends. Together, we make quite an impact. Well, we've had quite a decadence already this week, and I know there's even more partying to do, and that's why I want to say thank you for coming out and joining me this morning. Thank you, Decadent Ducks. We are more than just ourselves. We are a community, a family, spanning the world.